fans. So it should be 20. Okay. It's all good. Yes, I'm in love. Who looks at you the way I do? All right, you gotta like this one. I can tell we know each other very well. How can I show you? I'm glad I got to know your cause. I heard some talk. They say you think I'm fine. It's titled This Guy's in Love with You. Tika! Get off the phone. You're in school. Get off the phone. Don't talk to me. I'm not going to acknowledge you. I'm going to put you in a timeout. You're in school. Get off the phone. Bye. You're not allowed to talk to me right now. I'm sorry. Nah. This is what I'm talking about. None of you youngins belong in here. So whoever's asking them to do it, or whoever's an adult pretending to be a youngin', stop. So inappropriate. Thank you for the intense music to back me up. Not appropriate at all. I mean, come on. What is wrong with you people? Do you not have any ethics whatsoever? I mean, you clearly don't. You tell him. I'll just die. Oh no, don't do that. She don't love you. Kick her out of your heart and open your heart to somebody new. My God, this is what that expression "fishes in the sea" is all about, right? You're infatuated if you can't let go of somebody, and that's not a healthy love to begin with. So if you're stuck on somebody and you can't accept the fact that they don't want you, it's your problem. It's not theirs. Okay? Okay. I'm sorry, I really adore Tika, whether she's a real person or not. It's just, you're not going to tell me you're in school on the phone watching me? No, you're in school. Around here, there's a no phone use in classroom. Like, I don't know what took them so long to do it. And from what I'm reading on like Facebook posts and things like that, they're actually having a positive response to not being stuck on their phones. People need to interact, especially juveniles. Oh, who we got here? There's only one viewer. It says 14. No one what? Oh, I was talking to Tika. Thanks, Caitlin. Ruben, what's odd about that? Anyway, I gotta get record 6 out. Please humor me a little bit. No, wait, let me humor you. You want to explain a little bit more what you're talking about? I'm telling a child who's saying they're in my chat room while they're at school to get off. I put her in a timeout. It's not appropriate. And what I'm saying is all the local schools around here, I believe, have a new rule. There are no cell phones allowed during instruction time. Okay? No distractions. Like, if you want somebody to learn something, don't put a phone in their hand. Unless it's a how-to and they're watching a video on how to do something. But to me, that was the smartest move in the world. And it should have been done a long time ago. Listen, I survived how many years even in college without a phone in my pocket? Yeah, there may have been emergencies, but guess who's responsible for that? The adults in that environment, not the students, not the children. So the more responsibility we give to people who aren't technically responsible, the worse and more chaotic it's going to get. Please understand that not everybody's always happy with the decisions that are made, but a lot of times these decisions are made to benefit everyone. And that is the hardest thing in the world, is to make a decision that benefits the crowd instead of one person. And it's really, really difficult for that one person to not feel important or to not feel omnipotent or the only reason a rule exists. Except you have to realize you're one of many. You can be an individual, but you're one of many. And when you're in one of many, you need to understand that rules and things like that are to help everyone, not just one person. There's always going to be exceptions because somebody's always going to open the door for that. But they better be good ones. That's all I got to say. Anyways. See, I'm seeing 5. And when you made that comment, Ruben, there was 17. So when I tell you that I'm being blocked or broadband or whatever the hell that phrase is, it's happening. And thank you for pointing it out and basically pointing it out. Thanks, Ruben. Anything else you want to tell me? I'm sorry to be curt with you, but at the same time, nobody thinks before they make a comment. If you know anything about me or my channel, you're going to know that I am constantly hacked and harassed. I'll have 75 people in here, and then all of a sudden it'll go to 1. And then the 3 people who can chat are teenagers. And this is an adult channel. It's marked. It's labeled. I say it all the time. So if you have a problem with me having a problem with that, I'm very sorry. But I'm not. Oh, not my middle name. My middle name's Arlene, so thanks a lot. You sound like a Karen, actually. I am agitated. I'm agitated with the fact that you're coming on here to agitate me. And I know that was your goal, because we're looking for reactive abuse now. Yeah, good job. Ruben, you just won the star for today. A doggy, you don't have to stick up for me. Trust me, I don't need it. But I could just make Ruben disappear, and that's just as easy. The thing is, I'm okay with being agitated where agitation makes sense. Okay? I'm not AI. I am not a robot. I'm an actual human being who has 51 years of life experience. And I'm going to tell you what, when somebody pokes me just to agitate me, because that's probably what you're paid to do, Ruben, I'm going to go ahead and be agitated, because this way you can feel successful and you can go on about your day feeling like the big guy who got the big star. So anybody else who wants to stick up for me, it's just not necessary. Ruben, I told you, sorry for being curt with you, but you're specifically poking where I specifically am unhappy with the fact that YouTube can't stop teenagers from jumping into adult rooms. I mean, it's not my responsibility to put her in a timeout, but I'm taking it as my responsibility because she just said she was in school. She doesn't belong watching anything on, nothing. She doesn't belong with her phone on. It is what it is. And I'm not serving. I'm just telling you what is up. No, he just asked a question. For some reason, you get very agitated. It says more about you. Blah, 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 blah. Good job. You got 2 gold stars for that one. Come on in, Steel. Why don't you go and let Ruben tell you how agitated I am? Yeah, because I'm a bear and he poked me, right? Good job. The thing is, I don't give a fuck about what Ruben is saying. I just don't. What I have a problem with is people allowing children to be in situations that make it unsafe. I'm sorry. So if my agitation for something like that bothers you, Ruben, that says a lot about you too, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. So anyway, for anybody else who's in here, aside from Ruben who came in to bother me, I am going through the Reader's Digest popular hits from Nashville. Oh, here he goes again. Something very normal makes this woman become extremely upset. Oh, wow. That's 3 gold stars. Wow, who hired you? They need to give you a raise. I'll give you, can I make 3 guesses? This woman. Oh, Ruben, when is your next show? 35 seconds from now? Okay. Good job, Ruben. These are my favorite people who come in here. My favorite. My favorite. Ruben, write a novel. You know what the sick part is about that, doggy? If he writes a novel, there's enough negative thinkers out there who will probably buy that book. And then him being a bear poker will make him a millionaire, because that's how the world works right now. So let Ruben say and do whatever he wants. When I get around to not having busy hands, I'll just make him disappear. Because guess what? Coming in here and being an agitator is a choice. Me reacting and or responding to you with agitation, but wasn't that your goal? Shouldn't you be proud of yourself? Shouldn't you be happy about that? Oh, just normal stuff agitates this woman. Yeah, normal stuff doesn't, trust me. But, you know, hey. What are you going to do? All right, here we go. We are officially on to album 6. Go ahead and write that novel. I won't be reading it. Steele, you can say anything you want. Go for it. Freedom of speech. Well, at least here where I am, we're supposed to have that. So that's why Ruben can harass me all he wants. I don't care. Okay. Side one, side one. Let's see what this one's about. Ruben, you must not like music, huh? What is your story anyway? Before I make you disappear while you're soapboxing, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and about all the things that agitate you so that I can learn what's normal and what's not normal. Maybe you could teach me something, Ruben. I'd love to learn. Come on. What do I want to know? I just said to you what I wanted to know. What's your story? Why are you celebrating the fact that you're agitating me? When, first of all, you jumped into a chat that you had no idea what I was talking about. So, you know, I mean, good job, Ruben. Okay, I'm going to interrupt you, though. I want to let you know what we're listening to. Nashville stars play and sing Broadway hits. Ow. Well, since we're being reactive and theatrical, this is so perfect for you, Ruben. I don't really want to know anything about you, to be honest with you. That was pure sarcasm. Are you knitting? And that's lovely. It's good to have skills like that. Make sure you teach somebody young so they can continue it. That's quite mean. Welcome to the internet. Welcome to YouTube. Welcome to chat rooms. If you think this is mean, you should jump around a little bit and read other people's chats. I'm being direct with you. I'm not being mean. It's that simple. You're right. I'm not pleasant right now in this moment. So go away. Like, go find somebody else to harass. Find a chat room that's less mean, and then you'll fit in just fine. Okay. Oh, Ruben, when I don't know if you know anything about me, but the universe tends to back me up. Are you ready? The first song on this album is titled The Girl That I Marry. And you're asking me if I have a man. I love how you assume I'm into men. I love it. I am just enjoying my evening, trying to meet some people. Well, Ruben, jumping into a chat room and behaving in the manner that you did and then calling somebody mean when you have no idea what the purpose of her rant is probably not the way to go. You should probably step out and go in another one and try that same approach and see if it works. I think you should do a little experiment, a little social experiment. I'm going to just jump into every chat room and agitate the person and then accuse them of being agitated and see where it goes. You might find it rather amusing. People are amusing. But you're right. I'm just a mean person. It's okay, Ruben. Thanks for letting me know what you were doing. Hey, doggy, I don't even know why you responded with that. It really doesn't matter what anybody's sexual choice is. I just made a point in the fact that he's making assumptions. Did you? Really? I don't think so. But again, would you like another star? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ruben's channel now. Well, it's not even mine, you know. Somebody else runs it, so you're not interrupting my stream. Somebody else is making money off my stream. Because if you go to look at some of my shorts, I have over 1 million views, yet it's saying I think it was 38. It said today 38,000. Yet it says I have over 1 million. Ruben, do you happen to know anything about that? Are you on here on purpose to make me unlikable? Because there's 1 million people with faces on YouTube. Yeah, nobody has to like me. I volunteer to do this, and I love listening to music. And I happen to be sharing some records. So if that makes me unlikable and that makes me bearish because you're going to poke me and I'm going to call you out on it, Ruben, you picked the wrong room. You can take all your stars with you, though. I might even give you one on your way out for leaving. Although I'm not a sticker star person, I really don't like those kinds of rewards. But, you know, it's all I got. It's all I got. But thanks for stopping in. You've made my streams so much more fun. Yeah, I know what. Well, isn't that what you came in here for? To make friends? To meet people? God, Ruben, do you even look at what you write? You clearly didn't come in here to listen to music, and anybody who watches my channel knows that's all I do is I play albums. You came in here to harass me directly. Good job. I'm just going to take your words and throw them right back at you. You're bored. Let's harass somebody. Because you clearly don't know how to knit, and that's an absolutely beautiful skill to have. I don't know, Ruben. I think you just came into the wrong room with the wrong intentions, and you got the right response. Good job. I could go on and on for probably 25 minutes if you want me to. Oh, wait, I'll follow up with something else. I just got the funniest message on my screen. Yeah, you know what? There's no such thing as coincidences, and there's no such thing as a chance poking of a bear. And anybody who doesn't stand behind the fact that I think children need to be kept safe by adults instead of relying on children has an issue. And it's not my issue. Ruben, you couldn't knit my jockstrap. What? Listen, I really don't condone picking on people. I'm being direct with Ruben. I'm telling him what his intentions were. He was successful. He earned some stars, and now he can leave. But if he wants to make friends by being an asshole, that's not going to work. We don't need to pick on him because picking on him just makes it 10 times worse. Also glorifies him, right, Ruben? How big of a smile do you have on your face right now? I don't want to even know what you're going to call me. But I'm going to go back to music. And Ruben, you might as well take a moment to say goodbye because I'm going to make you disappear. Clearly, see? There you go. Aha! Does anybody else give you stars? Big ass smile. Did you say you're a big ass with a smile? I'd like to agree with that one. Bye-bye, Ruben. Bye-bye, sweetheart. Maybe I'll just put you in a timeout so you can come back in. Would you rather go in like a short timeout so you can jump in and take over again? Actually, let's do that. You want to play, Ruben? I'll put you in a little timeout. How many minutes do you need before you can come up with some more reasons to attack me? How's 10 minutes? I'll give you 10. Go prepare. Bye. I can't. I can't. And I don't know who's wearing a knitted jockstrap. I have to wonder if that would be comfortable or itchy or be able to actually do its job. Hey, doggy, that might be a good experiment for you. Thank you very much for sticking up for me, but be right back, I'm cold. Yeah, that's why I'm sitting by the fire and wearing 8,000 layers. But thanks, Steal and Flee. Love it. It's itchy. You know what's itchy? People like Ruben. He's itchy. But in 10 minutes, we're going to get to experience Ruben all over again. Yay! Maybe I could give him a, what should I give him instead of a star? Clearly, he just said, I like to agitate people. He then went on to tell me exactly what I thought. Over it. Okay. All right, so let's go on to the girl that I marry. Annie, get your gun. Oh my gosh, this is a good, well, I've referenced Annie, get your gun before. Let's see what he learned. I don't know. I think this is what he does. Like I said, some people just go out of their way to agitate people, and I am anything but a mean person. Oh, yeah, he was not the most pleasant person, but my response to him wasn't pleasant either, so I will absolutely take whatever consequence I have for berating him back. It is what it is. Who are you talking to? How funny is that? Well, most of the time there's nobody in my chat room, so what am I talking to? I don't know, invisible people out there who eventually... Listen, people do view my things after I'm not live, so if I want to talk directly to the audience that may or may not be enjoying the music, I have every right to do that too. I don't have to explain anything that I'm doing to Ruben or anyone else for that matter. And you know what? Being human also gives you emotions. It also gives you the reason to have inflections in your voice and decide if you want to show your emotions through that. Well, I do. I'm an extremely, what's the word? What did people used to call me? Animated? I have a very animated face. People are constantly picking on me about how my eyebrows talk before my voice does. Whatever. This is the face I was given, and this is the face I'm living. I'm 51. I'm not changing my face. I'm not doing it. Sorry. So, 10 minutes. Be back. I don't know, hey doggy, I'm up for listening to some more music with or without company. So thanks for being here for the short while you are. Appreciate it. Okay, so when Irving Berlin wrote the score for Annie Got Your Gun in 1946, he was dealing with a story about the rivalry between Buffalo Bill's Wild West show and a similar show headed by Pawnee Bill. Theoretically, some country and western music would have fitted into such a score quite logically. But aside from a burlesque hillbilly song, doing what comes naturally, Berlin avoided the temptation to go either country or western. Yet within a decade, the changing musical times had caught up with Berlin, and the published Broadway songs he wrote for Annie Got Your Gun were being sung by Nashville's country artists who had become quite polished and artful themselves. Anita Kerr, yes, has given Berlin's charming sentimental waltz, The Girl That I Marry, a beautiful shaded arrangement that evokes images of crinoline and lace. Okay, I want to just follow up on the one that was. Okay, then we're going to go into The Birth of the Blues. Then we're going to go into Taking a Chance on Love. I Feel Pretty. That's on here too. The Girl. Oh, no. The Call of Wind. Maria. Has to be wind. Makes no sense. They call the wind Maria. I have to turn on a light because I can't see. And The Impossible Dream from Man of La Mancha. Oh, that's right. These are Broadway hits. So be prepared. Yeah, I'm still cold too. It's all good. Some music on. Await our friend to come back. Oh my God, I love Goofy. What's wrong with Goofy? Sometimes the weirder you are, the better. You just have to find your crew. You gotta find the people who are like you. Well, those are the wrong people. You gotta find your kindred spirits. Everybody has them. Sometimes they're just hard to find. Sometimes you just have to be your best friend, your own best friend. Don't hate it. Cherish who you are. And then find somebody who laughs along with you. Where is that light coming from? Okay. I think I'm going to put more lights on. Hold on. I have never heard this song. I know that I've seen this musical, but so I guess I have heard it, but like on old TV when I was a kid, I used to watch tons of these. Whatever they put on. See, the thing is, Ruben is somebody I would like to give a big hug to. Hug him so hard till he laughs. He clearly needs it, don't you think? Probably needs it more than you. At least you know who you are. And you don't go into places harassing people to make yourself seen or heard. Stay goofy. You just aim it for people who laugh along with you. Well, that's because they're human. Nobody's perfect. Oh, and I can be a real a-hole when I don't feel well. Ask my dogs. I have no patience when I don't feel good. Like when I have a fever, you don't want to be in the same room with me. I try to be kind, but a lot of people don't like my abrupt directness, but I am mostly kind. By the way, anyway, he was actually paid to come in here and agitate me. Please, it's been going on for a while. I don't give a shit if they agitate me. I really don't. I've been putting up with a lot of shit. Do you know how much agitation I have under my skin right now? When he comes back on, I'm gonna put some more out. Whatever makes him feel good. Wow. I'm not sure I would be friends with somebody who slapped me, though. I think that might be my red flag to leave that room. I don't know. Most people who come into my chats are all part of the gang stalking business. What? So there are people who don't want me doing this. So they think the best approach is to attack me while I'm doing it. And attack YouTube Studio and my analytics and my numbers. So let them have their joy and their stars. I don't really care. Why don't you make yourself a cup of tea if you're cold? Sitting under a table. Are you at least keeping your head safe? Maybe you need a hug. Maybe you need some compression. What is this? Oh, the birth of the blues. Wow, this is an oldie. The Birth of the Blues was originally written for a Broadway review, George's White Scandals of 1926, in which it was sung with great show business passion by Harry Richmond. Hank Snow, whose folk and country music background is much closer to the real origins of the blues than a stage full of glittering chorus girls, could provide, gives the tune a simple, straightforward interpretation on his guitar. It brings out the blues feeling inherent in the song. Oh yeah, I hear blues. Hank Snow is primarily known as a singer, but he is almost equally adept at his guitar. Okay. Soft seat underneath the seats. Underneath the seats? Oh, under the table, under the chairs. Okay, as long as you fit and you're comfortable, you have to do what you have to do. Are you hurting anyone? Then stay under there. Just watch your head when you go to get out. Oh, I do that daily. Very clumsy. This is Taking a Chance on Love from Cabin in the Sky. It's Eddie Arnold, I believe, who's singing this. Taking a Chance on Love. All right, we'll go clean it up. I thought that heart were a frame up, I never would try. You make a spill, you clean it up. You cut yourself, you put a Band-Aid on. Take care of it. I see a rainbow blending now. Yeah, a doggy, it's that petty. Sorry, I didn't see your response. It's just petty. Yeah, eventually it'll evaporate. I'm gonna make things hum again. Acting dumb again. Taking a chance on love. No. People go under tables. Children go under tables. Taking a chance on love. Aw. I never dreamed in my summers, and that's taboo. But now I'm playing the numbers. Actually, a lot of things go under tables. I'm leading with my chin again. I mean, if it's not harassment, it's outlandish conversation, which I have more fun with than I do somebody agitating me. We'll have a happy ending now, taking a chance on love. Wow. Taking a chance. Thank you for acknowledging the music. That makes me happy. But you're right, some of these voices, they might actually be. All right, this is for all you people who need to feel pretty. This is from West Side Story, probably one of the most memorable live shows I've seen aside from The Fiddler on the Roof. Get ready. Everyone needs to feel pretty. And pretty in the sense that they could look at themselves in the mirror and smile back. That's it. What I love about instrumentals, and if it's a song that I know, in my head, I'm hearing the singing. I'm hearing all of the beautiful voices and interpretations of this song. Like earlier when it was a bunch of music from Simon and Garfunkel. Like I could totally hear them singing it. So to me, I think this instrumental stuff is absolutely gorgeous. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. Super cute song. Listen, something I learned when I was a kid, I don't know what really, really smart adult told me this, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder. All you have to do is go out and people watch. You will see all sorts of different types of people ogling over one another. Yeah, no, maybe they're not society's standards, but guess what? They're in love. And they're in love with the person that they're with, teeth or no teeth. Oh, you only need one. Or a really good blender. But as far as your teeth go, you know, they say that if you don't take care of your teeth, it affects your overall health. So if you have an issue with your teeth, you probably should have that addressed because it can make the rest of your body ill. You know? So learn to smile without your teeth. I know a number of people who don't smile and show their teeth, but it's a personal choice. Let us know what you find. I have no idea. I think we're supposed to have what? 52? 36? I don't know. Anybody know how many teeth an adult should have? I'm gonna find out.
Before I knew Mariah's name, heard her wails and whine. I had a girl,
Oh,
and she
32.
had me, and the sun was always shining. And then one day I left my girl, left her far behind me. Mariah, blow her love to me, I need her here beside me. Mariah, Mariah.
Ah, they call the wind Mariah.
Out here they've got a name for rain, wind and fire only. But when you're lost and all alone, there ain't.
So the gentleman you're hearing singing is Jim Ed Brown, who chose a career in music instead of carrying on his father's sawmill business in Sparkan, Arkansas. Oh, this is kind of a really cute story. Ready? Oh, by the way, 32 teeth. Approximately 32 teeth. It says that while he was in school, his older sister Maxine teased him into entering an amateur contest. When he came away with first prize, he and Maxine became a team, singing at local events and eventually winning a talent show on the Barnyard Frolic on KIRA. KL? Is that an L? Yeah, KLRA. Little Rock, must have been a radio station. Put them into show business as the Browns, first as a duo and then with a younger sister, Bonnie, as a trio. In 1967, both Jim Ed's sisters decided to retire to be with their families. So he was back where he started alone and by himself, He's carried on the vocal tradition that brought the Browns to stardom. Okay, this is The Impossible Dream from the Man of La Mancha. Okay? Peculiarly perceptive musical ear. Floyd Kramer has solved the problem of transferring this song to the piano by going in the opposite directions, by stripping the melody to its essentials, and by playing it in a low-keyed fashion and with extreme simplicity. But apparently, this requires a peculiarly, I've never seen that word before. Peculiarly, can't even say it. Anyways. If he is, I'm just gonna come back with a different screen name. All of you are probably Ruben. No offense, but this is how this is done. Let's go at her from 6 different directions in one conversation and see what she does. Hi, Ruben, if you're here. Come on, guys, I'm not oblivious as to what you're doing. So, just stay respectful. I don't care what you say as long as you're respectful. Ruben had 10 minutes. If he is legitimately one person. It's snowing. Look, guys, look. Look, look, look. Look out my window. Can you see it? Girls, I told you it felt like snow this morning. I don't know if you can see it. So far away the window. Oh yeah, look. How pretty is that? Can you see it now? I zoomed. Bye, Steel. Thanks for being awesome. Well, I'm happy to know that, doggy. Can you see the snow? I knew it was going to snow. It felt like it. Oh, gotta flip my record. All right, let's see. Girls, I told you we were gonna get to play in the snow today. I had a funny feeling and had that. Well, let's see what's on this side. We love to play in the snow. Those are some serious flakes. All right, this side is Memories Are Made of This. That's the first song as well. Are You Lonesome Tonight? Street of Dreams, Little Old Lady, The Old Lamplighter, and Canadian Sunset. Okay, let me start this side. Ooh. Ah. Well, I'm happy you can see the snow. Oh, you moved south? Okay, Steele. Thank you for being respectful. I truly appreciate that. I really do. In life, you have to stop and be goofy. Like I said, the goofier are sometimes the better. Goofy, weird, odd, all of those things are 10 times better than being mean. Right? But I will stick up for myself. So anybody who pokes me, I'm gonna let you know how I feel about it. Most of the time. Anyway, I think I might just leave it like this so you can watch the snowfall because it's just so darn pretty. It really is. It's really pretty. I wasn't going anywhere today anyway. Right, Rowie? We'll go out in a little bit, I promise. I promise. We might finish another record and then go out. Garlic in that. I can't do that. Ooh. Oops. Anyways, nice blanket. Thrift store find, I'm sure. It's the same colors as your jock strap. Okay, wow. Wow. Your teammates would love that. All right, are you lonesome tonight? This is a, ooh, that, what is that? A trumpet? Right? Is that? That was really kind of funny, eh, doggy? And Steel and Flea, did they leave? Oh. Oh, hi, Matt. Matei. How are ya? I just came across my notes in my notebook. You and I have been talking for months. How are you? You missed it. Well, maybe he'll come back in, but I was mean today, Matei. I was mean. Oops. Trumpet plugs, yeah, exactly. What a cool sound. It's funny, you can do such subtle things to an instrument and it completely alters the sound that it makes. Two trumpets, two trombones, and the Nashville brass, steel guitar you're hearing. Good call. Oh, trumpets. Yeah, Elvis Presley. I'm just scanning, sorry. This was called Middle of the Road Country. Quote unquote by Danny Davis. Nashville brass psych style. Requires a lot of restraint. Yes, I would believe, yeah, I would think so. So you don't come across like a big band. Gotta be subtle. And then there's Floyd Kramer on the piano. The old-time music is very nostalgic. Remind me of my childhood. How old are you? I assumed you were a bit younger, considering you're wearing a a knitted jockstrap. Oh, Matei, you were planning on doing that. I'm really super excited for you. 41, you're a baby. You're a baby compared to me. Matei, what do you got? What instruments? I'm excited for you. You're always doing something cool. You're always giving us such cool updates. So, hey, doggy, Matei and I have been chatting. What? Maybe since August? There was actually one live that I did. I think Matei sat and listened to like 4 different records with me. That was the day you fell off your tractor and everybody laughed at you. Remember that conversation? Listen, the ladies. It's the ladies. First, let me tell you how I got to this point. Oh, do tell. Please. I'm excited for all of your life's accomplishments. Believe it or not, I'm usually more happy for other people than I am myself. I'm really hoping that guy comes back in here. Honestly, I'd love to take a little bit more out on him. Yes, for it. But Matei, let's celebrate instead. And Matei, doggy? Cool beans. Wears a very colorful jockstrap, though. Oh, the image. When you're old and retired, why are you going to wait so long? What instrument do you play? I mean, I was thinking people who are musicians would appreciate what I'm doing instead of harassers. It's just, life's too short for that shit. But if he wants to push it, I'll push it to the point and give him some stars and send him on his way. I mean, that was his goal, right? Mm-hmm.
Kings don't mean a thing. On the street of dreams.
You don't need a lot of time. Just play guitar by yourself. I'm gonna tell you, I'm waiting for your words. Waiting. I'm gonna tell you right now, don't wait till you're older. Don't even wait till you retire. Make time. If it's a passion, make time. You know, a job you have to do, but passions you have to make time for. I have no musical talent whatsoever. But I really do appreciate it.
On the street of dreams.
Well, what's your favorite kind of music to play? Oh, I know. You told me about the bike chain. That's a conversation we've had also. I like how you described him. Strange, but oddly sweet. Keep going. Rock and blues. You really can't go wrong with rock and blues either. What is this? What are we listening to? I know why it caught my ear. It's called A Little Old Lady. Oh my God, that snow is beautiful. Not a lot, well. Okay. I think if you listed every style of music, I guess, jazz is tricky. You really have to love jazz or you don't, because sometimes it's chaotic, and people who like patterns and predictable types of music don't always like jazz, because jazz is very off the cuff, unpredictable. Said that twice, sorry. Trying to find a better word. Haphazard sometimes? I don't know, some people like it. I said yes. He immediately asked me to make a band with him. Ooh. So I'm going to tell you, you're what, 20, 22, 21? Right? You're young. So you have a whole lifetime ahead of you. I'm really glad you met somebody. Just wanted to jam with somebody. Well, that's how it starts, my friend. Next day, he called me up and invited me to his garage full of equipment. Ooh, like a kid in a candy store. Some girl was also there saying she sings well, so we just kind of started playing. Hey, doggy, I believe you. You wear a multicolored jockstrap. The only thing you can be is a badass. Oh! It's snowy what? What did he say? The old lamplighter. Hang on.
ago.
Oh, this is Jim and Bonnie and Maxine.
His smile would hide a lonely heart, you see. If there were sweethearts in the park, he'd pass a laugh and leave it dark, remembering the days that used to be.
Aw.
He recalls some dreams when he loves someone who loves him.
I'm just too big of a badass. That's really funny. So, Matei, congratulations! Don't fuck it up! Don't fuck it up. Let me tell you what. I mean, I remember, this is kind of... I know that there was a family down the road, and they offered piano lessons. My mom paid for my sister to get piano lessons. The piano was right in the... Sister has long, skinny fingers. I do not. I have short, fat fingers. So maybe that's why they chose her to play piano. And I remember watching and listening, really paying attention. My sister never practiced. I'm not sure if she even enjoyed it. I don't know. But all three of her children are musically gifted. My nephew is in a band. He's a drummer. He plays all styles and sings. My niece is a triple threat. She's a singer, dancer, choreographer, actress. She's all of it. And then the other one hides her skills. She did let it out for the senior play because she was going to be in it with her younger sister. And she can sing like a bird. But not everybody wants to do anything like that in front of people. So people respect it. Nobody pushes her. She can push herself. She wanted. But they're really musically inclined in all ways, shapes, or form. But anyway, I used to envy my sister because she was... being invited to learn how to play an instrument. I didn't get that invitation. Even though I know I expressed I wanted to learn, I'm pretty sure I got a no, because that's how it worked back then. Kind of how it always worked, and it still works. But she was so lucky to have that privilege of having somebody want to share a gift like that. It's just like the knitting. My sister can do that. I don't know how to do that, but she picked up on that skill. She even knits using plastic. Like, she creates the coolest shit. So... and she takes strips of plastic and things like that. They're really beautiful and a good way to use up plastic. But, not to go off the cuff again, but the thing is, if somebody had given me the opportunity to learn how to play an instrument, I sure as hell would have. We were stuck in a dance group, so I have good feet. About it. Anyways, let me catch up. Now we are almost finished with a first album. What? Are you writing your own songs too? Damn! That is so awesome. Fabulous. Oh, no. That was... Polka dancing is what I do well. Like American polka. I wouldn't call that dancing. That's just goofing around. But I do kind of jump around everywhere. But thanks for noticing there. Hey, doggy. Yeah, you're all one person, right? Yeah, I know. It's okay. Like I said, as long as you're respectful, I don't care. Like John Candy. Boy, he was a really funny actor. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. Listen, if my speaking of doggies, if they start to get restless, for example, I don't know if you can hear the bell ringing. Do it again, Rowie. Rowie, do it again. She's ringing the bell. Yes, he did play an accordion. I believe in a movie. I heard you. Do you need to go out or do you just want to? Because there's a difference. Right? Look, tell everybody. I don't need to. I just want to. Yeah. I know of a guy, I don't always pronounce his name correctly. And I heard him say it in a short earlier. Phenomenal. If you like accordion, I could recommend him because he's kick-ass. But Alex Meixner? I hope I'm saying it right. It's spelled with an X, the M-E-I-X, but I think it's Meixner instead of Meisner. I always say it wrong. I have to correct that. But anyway, if you were to look him up, I think he might be. I don't think I have him in any of my polka shorts. Oh! I did use him in a short of the Onion Fields. It's him playing, I want to say the clarinet polka, maybe. But you could find him by looking up that short. I think it's titled Memories, because I used to drive through the black dirt of Orange County, New York to get to practice for polka. Alex, I believe if you go down to the bottom, you can hit the song that's next to a short, and then you can find the spelling of his name, and you can look him up. He's pretty damn cool. And you want to talk weird and wild? Yeah, he's weird, wild, and wacky. Okay, let's just leave it there. But he's fantastic as far as an instrumentalist goes. I believe his father was a leader of a band. Hello. Oh, hi, Paxton. Is your middle name... What was that guy's name? Bruce? What was his name? Even forgot. Do you see how much I hang on to the negativity? Boo! Now, Matei has been talking to me since August, and I remember all of his good stuff. Okay, all of it. And then you get some idiot. And I only mean that because an idiot I see is a person who will deliberately mess things up. Okay, that's my definition of idiot. Not someone who can't learn, but someone who has learned how to deliberately mess things up. That's why he got that name. I don't usually call people by names, but that's what came out, and that's what came out. So anyway, I forgot his first name because I don't want to hang on to that negativity he brought in here. Paxton, where are you? And Merry Christmas. I guess, are you assuming Merry Christmas from my lights? Just so you know, these lights are on here all year round because I like them, and it's dark in here. So I think I might attempt to play one more record. If the pupper rings the bell again, I'm going to put snow pants on and lots of layers and go play with them because it's going to be afternoon soon, and then it'll get dark, and then it'll be too cold to play out there. But maybe I'll see you guys all again. What are we on? 7, 8, and 9. Is there 10 in here? No. There's 3 more records. So actually what I might do... And no, I'm not running away from the bear poker. I just have to take advantage of the sun, and I have to treat my dogs well because they're my buddies. And so what I am going to do is probably take a break from this, make sure my fire's going. Yeah, and go appreciate this time with them because they like to play in it. And look at this dog. Look at this one. Are you pouting? We'll go play in the snow? We'll go outside, play in the snow? Do you? She doesn't feel well. Side note, I believe me and my dogs have all been poisoned over the last couple of months. Something's really wrong with this one, but it's just, listen, there's a reason why human beings get agitated. And there's a reason why I tell you that everything is a choice. And when you choose to pick on something that can't stick up for itself, you're probably going to come across a bear who will stick up for them. So most of my agitation comes from being an advocate for others as well as myself. So I apologize if I bothered anybody today in this live, being aggravated by that person. But he didn't come back, at least not in the 10 minutes I gave him a timeout for. But yeah, I'm fully aware that I'm being harassed left and right. And most of the time, the 10 people in my chat room are all the same person or on the same team or whatever. So those of you who popped in today and were respectful, mwah, because I popped in and out, I think, twice today in order to actually get a group of people in here. And just because music is more fun with other people. I mean, I love it by myself, but to be in a room full of people enjoying music, like, oh, come on. I don't care what the show is. Put me there. I don't care. I don't know how I never worked at a music venue, or actually, like I said, learned. I would love to have been in a band or something like that. A chorus, anything. Anything. But I'm not. Just your average ordinary bear who's going to go outside and play in the snow. So maybe right now I'm going to turn into a polar bear. Listen, I went through maybe about 3 or 4 weeks where I woke up in the morning and I couldn't feel my face, my arms, my hands. I did my research. I can't eat a lot of stuff that's in my kitchen. People break into my house. There's always something going on, and I have to figure out what they are. But this dog, I used to call her Tank, and in a matter of like a month and a half, she went to skin and bones. I have been feeding these dogs like 3 times a day, and if you look at the gray one, she's ribs again too. These two particularly went around a barn that I have. I use it as a garage, and they came around, and both of their breaths, I mean, it was really strong. Smelled like a Hall's eucalyptus cough drop. And I'm sorry, there's nothing that grows naturally, especially in the cold fall into winter, that smells like that. Do you know what smells like that? Antifreeze. And people will soak it in dog food and give them little bits and pieces so it slowly kills their kidneys and their processing organs. I know what people do. I'm not immune to the meanness of people. But when someone doesn't like you and someone is trying to scare you, they'll do anything they can. And as far as me, I just stopped. I know that there was shit in my water for a while. And when I called to get my water tested, I asked somebody who I thought was reputable. He gave me somebody else's number. No matter how many times I contacted that person, they never contacted me back. And I know it was them because it was their answer machine message and whatnot. So I've been kind of just surviving here on my own with them. I've been through hell and back, and nobody seems to know that. And it's fine, because there are other people on this planet's hell that's much worse. So I don't talk about it. I just deal with it. I just know that what was done to my creatures was deliberate. Oh, I also lost a cat. Anybody want to know what happened to one of my cats? Yeah, that was early on. Whatever. It's their conscience. They're going to have to deal with the consequences of that when they pass on and somebody wants to officially judge them. It's not going to be me. I don't have a right to judge anybody's choices like that. Only when they attack me personally. And they're good at that too. Whatever. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Mate, please. And if you do any little lives or shorts or anything you want me to post on my channel, I'll happily try. I've tried to do it for other people, but they block me, but I'll do my best. I'm really proud of you. I'm excited for you too. But as far as a doggy, I don't really want to talk too much about it, because I think it's going to be addressed in the court of law. There's going to be a lot of things addressed. Yeah, it's me. Playing music is just something I like to do. It's just something I fell into because I was gifted all these records. I like doing the shorts too. Go look at the short that I posted today with over 1 million views, and I think they had me at 36 or 37 K viewing hours when I have over 1 million views. None of that makes even any common sense. I don't have to be a mathematician to understand what's going on here. So every aspect of my life has been attacked, not just this. This is just like the cherry on the cake. I believe they attacked this as soon as people start to watch it. They don't want me to make money. Nobody wants me to be successful. I've already accepted the fact that they have those issues. Those are their issues, not mine. I'm successful in a shoebox. I don't care. But the thing is, all the rest of the stuff has to be handled in court, because there have been some severe laws broken. And I know this. I just need somebody to help me. I just need a really aggressive attorney. I found one. I like him. I'm not sure what we're going to do, how we're going to approach it one by one, I guess. Yeah, today's short. I'll show you what it looks like. Really? They have that block too? How nice. Oh, uh-huh. Yeah. It's titled Analysis. Okay? And it has I found a really good song to put with it. I never heard that artist before, and I listened to that song several times before I chose it, and I'm probably gonna go back and listen. There's just a pretty singing voice. I don't see a video. Well, like I said, I'm showing you right now. Look.
And we just go in circles. Well, now I'm told that this is life. And pain is just a simple compromise.
Wait, watch.
So we can get what we want out of it. Someone
Which is more than they're showing me for
broken hearts,
2.5 years worth of
so I
shorts.
can find someone to rely on and run to.
Look.
Look at my views.
Full speed ahead.
No, look at the screen.
Are not used.
But what does it say I have?
We are just
34K.
Are you not looking at the screen right now?
Please somebody explain to me how this
traveling
works.
endlessly.
And you're not being hacked?
Okay, but I don't know how to uninvert it. But if you were to look at a number in the millions, right? How many digits does it have to hold?
Look at my views.
At least 7, right? How many numbers do you see across there?
34K.
7.
Misguided go.
Please somebody explain to me how this works. And you're not being hacked?
Okay, that doesn't happen. Yeah, they probably have that one blocked. Strange? Nah, deliberate. Okay, here's why I had no problem going off on that guy. There are no coincidences in life. There are 0 coincidences. 0. Sorry. And, I mean, I'm kind of proud of the guy. At least he admitted he came into the room and wanted to bother people. It only took a little bit of egging on for him to say it. But I'm always up for a good debate or something like that. I mean, I can be just as feisty as I can be nice. I'm human. Hello. And I'm a woman. Ooh, just as bad, right? Just as bad. But thanks for asking, and thanks for coming across like you care, because there isn't anyone in my personal life who does. They're all involved. So when all this actually comes to the surface and the full truth comes out, maybe I'll start a new channel. I absolutely love being creative, and I love music, and I love picking apart little bits of videos and finding something funny, at least to me. I don't know. I'll enjoy them. Like a friend once told me, we're not doing this for anybody else. It's to make a legacy, okay? It's a legacy for ourselves. So when we get old, we can go watch it and laugh. I will never sit and watch this with that person. I will never sit and watch what we did together with that person. You know, once you lose trust in somebody, it's almost impossible to gain it back. When you thought or that person portrayed to be somebody you can trust. No more, ever again. Anybody who does that, I'm sorry, who? And that legacy, that's not mine. I might very well be visible in it, and my opinions and my face and my voice and even some dancing, but it's their legacy because they're the ones making money on it. You can check them out. I have a whole bunch of reaction videos on my channel. I'm in it. I have every right to share it. Like I can share anything on YouTube. So, yeah, I did my research. But here's the thing. That was me, 100% me, not scripted. Me, in the moment, me. Okay? So, what are you doing over there? Here's funny noises. Yeah, anyway, I don't even know why I'm defending it. It doesn't really matter. But these little shorts that I do, these experiences that I'm doing personally by myself, my channel, nobody has helped me with this channel, just also FYI. No one. No one. And even the people I've asked for help with said no. Even the one person who's really good at doing this stuff said, absolutely not. I don't even watch your channel. I said, oh, really? Okay. I'll make a mental note of that one. So most of the time support is reciprocated. At least it should be amongst friends, family, colleagues. I don't know what that is anymore. I really don't. I used to thrive on what I thought was positive. You know, hey, People are going to do what they're going to do. And everything you do is a choice. But there are no coincidences. And I'm sure I'll see that gentleman again who harassed me earlier, just by a different name. Well, doggy, I'm sorry you fell into this one. You fell into it right when you, whatever. But yeah, feel free to look at my channel and you might get a little bit of an idea. And I don't know why you're not seeing that short. Well, I do know why you're not seeing that short. It's the truth, and they don't want the truth out there. So they pretty much block everything. But I have lots of shorts with my dogs and, you know, little bits and pieces. But yeah, thanks you. I appreciate that. Don't bother subscribing or anything. I just more or less appreciate the fact that you came in here and you were, as a 41-year-old gentleman, were kind. And you even tried to, like, back me up, which was great. But unnecessary. I have skin thicker than a turtle shell. Like, you're not going to bother me for more than 15 minutes. Like, it dissipates. It's something that I've always been able to do as a kid. That's how I've survived. You have to let it go. You have to let it go. And stress, you know what stress does to your body? Creates cancer. So we have to let it go. Too many people get sick. Did you hear the bell? I heard you. I'm going to go outside and play in the snow. Because life's too short and it's going to get dark and it's so damn pretty. Yeah, I hope I didn't ruin your day. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the music. I won't be on again today. But maybe Friday. We'll see. I see, just saying it shows, I'm my own tough guy. I have to be. I don't have a tough guy to stick up for me, so I have to be my own tough guy. Yeah, that's how it goes. So anyway, good luck to you and Matei. I'm so excited for that guy. What a cute kid. And I don't say kid as in derogatory. He's in his 20s. I forget where he said he was from, though. I forget, but I'm proud of him because he's following his passion. Psst, you play guitar, right? Yeah. So just bring it with you. You never know where you're going to go. Maybe find a place that has open mic night where you can walk in and play with other people. You don't have to wait till you're old to do anything. Okay? Like, so there's a handful of opportunities that I would take in a heartbeat right now if somebody offered them things that I wanted to do as a kid. Now in my 50s, who the fuck gives a shit? I would absolutely go for it. Why not? Life's too short because soon I'll be in my 60s and then my 70s and I may not have the ability to do anything. So, like I said, do you think I woke up one morning and I was like, oh, I'm going to go on YouTube? No. Someone asked me if I would join them and it was a experiment and I think it went all too well and they didn't want to share. So, it's the end of that. Thanks. Take care. Just remember to air dry your jockstrap because anything that's kind of like sewn, things like that, like get harmed in the dryer and you want it to fit nice and snug when you're playing ball, right? Anyway, have a great day. Let it snow. Let it snow. All right, goodbye.